Now the next thing I want to do is I want to put in my dowels, okay? And put in my, and then I need to cut this board down and cut this cake down so that it'll sit on top. And normally you frost and then put it on, but I wasn't planning on doing the frosting like you do a tiered cake. I was just going to build it as one piece, so. It's going to be more like a, try not to shoot this at my cameraman. Poor guy. He doesn't get hazardous pay, so. Okay. Those aren't exactly level, but they're level enough. I want to leave the center open because what's going to happen is in the center I'm going to have one dowel that's sharpened that's going to go all the way from the top of the horse's head. It'll be in the horse's head and go all the way down to the board in the bottom. So I want to leave one dowel in there. Okay. One room for that one dowel. Okay. Hopefully these should be about the same size. Yep. Either I cut it a little long or it's not level. Okay, so you got to get your trusty little level out. Okay, and then you make sure your board is level. Okay, and we're like right on here. But we're a little high in the front, so which is what we thought, because my dowels are a little high, as you can see, so we'll just cut a little bit of that off. Okay. That takes care of that. There we go. All right. Now that we've got the dowels in, we want to cut this board down. And it's going to be about 4 inches. Doesn't have to be exact, as long as it's smaller than the cake that's on top of it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Okay, and now I got something nice and sturdy for that to stand on. Before I put it on, I am going to cut this bottom board because I don't want to have to lift the whole thing up to cut it. Now frosting's going to take up part of this board, so I don't have to cut it flush with the cake because there's still frosting that's going to go on it. This is the front. All right, and at this point, I am ready to go ahead and, how did that piece go in here? I'm going to go ahead and put some frosting on here. And this guy's big, but remember, he's going to get carved down. Okay. I kind of had a 5-inch cake. It would have been better if I'd have had a 4-inch cake, but I had a 5-inch, so that's what we had. And this is going to be the horse's neck. And it also, I may not want it 2 inches tall. This is a little high, but I'll know more when I get the head on there. I think we're all right. Okay, and again, it's a little high. Let's see how high this is. It's about 8 inches high, and that's actually about what I want. So I actually have a dummy head that I mocked up. That's going to be similar to what we're doing, and I can actually use him to check. I want the head to be about 5 inches, and so that's about right. But is that 5-inch head going to be right for sitting on this? Actually, it'll probably be okay. I think I might lop just a little bit off because it's just a little high for me. I can always add more back on because I can do it with Rice Krispies Treats, with the rice cereal treat. Okay, so on we go to crumb coat. So let's just start slathering some buttercream on here. All right, now I can get a piece of acetate and smooth this up. So you just bend the acetate to how you need it. I get this at my cake shop. But those sugar sheets that I mentioned before, their backing is the same acetate.